going to be doing a science lesson on force and motion. So, can anybody tell me what we know about force? Yes.
Force is like when something moves forwards.
Yes, good job. Does anybody know other examples of force?
Like push something?
Okay.
When you push something, you're using your force
Uh-huh.
to move it.
Okay, good, good.
When you're running, you're using the force of your legs to move.
Okay, that's really good. Cool, okay. So here are some that I have. Gravity, friction, muscular, and mechanical forces, okay? Now, do we know anything about motion? What are some different motions? We run like straight, we run in a circle.
Yeah, we can run circles, straight.
Examples I have is we can run and we could go circular, up and down, zigzag, or straight. So our objectives today are gonna be to demonstrate and describe forces on an object including magnetism, gravity, pushes, and pulls. And then you are going to discuss with your partner and make a prediction about the effect each road hazard will have on the amount of force it takes to move the car. So what are some type of road hazards that we see on the road? Like textures.
Bumpy.
Bumpy, yes. Rocks, yes.
Ice.
Ice. Okay, those are really good. Okay, so a very important question that we need to keep in mind is what effect does adding road hazards have on the force needed to push or pull a car along the track? So this is going to be a very important question in y'all's activity because we are going to be using it as our exit ticket on a sticky note. So every time I'm going to need y'all to keep that in mind, okay? Because it's a very important question. So our 5 vocabulary words are force, friction, magnetism, attract, and repel. So force. We did go over force, right? Force is a push or pull causing motion or movement. Friction is a force that stops or slows motion when objects rub together. Magnetism is the force exerted by magnets when they attract or repel. Does anybody know what attract is?
Like when you have a north magnetism and south magnetism, they attract together.
Right? So they attract together, right? So can everybody attract them together with your hands, please? Attract, right? And then what about repel? What does repel mean? Yes,
The opposite of
the opposite, right? So they go apart, right? They don't come together, they go apart. So remember that when y'all are doing y'all's activity, okay? So attract, they come together. Repel, they go apart. Okay. So now that we went over different road hazards and textures, today we are going to be using 3. So today we are going to be using sandpaper, which is going to represent our sand, felt, which is going to represent our mud, and bubble wrap, which is going to represent our back road. Does anybody know what back roads are?
Like a dirt road.
A dirt road? Okay.
Like a country road.
Yes, like a country road?
Like a rock road?
Yes, so back roads are very bumpy and there's a lot of rocks and dips, right? So that is why we are using bubble wrap today. So let's not forget our important question. What effect does adding road hazards have on the force needed to push or pull a car along the track? So, in y'all's group, y'all are gonna think first about which road hazard out of the 3, okay? Which road hazard do you think will be the easiest and which road hazard do you think will be the hardest? So I'm gonna give y'all 15 seconds to think about it and then I'm gonna pair y'all up and then y'all are gonna share with your partner, okay? Ready? So I'm gonna give y'all 15 seconds to think about it. And give me a thumbs up when y'all are ready. So y'all are gonna get in partners, so y'all are gonna be partners.
The sandpaper would be the easiest,
Okay.
and the bubble wrap would be the hardest.
Okay. Our predictions to the test. So this is track 1, this is track 2. I am going to separate y'all into 3 tracks. So I'm gonna give y'all a number, and whatever number y'all have, y'all are gonna head to that track, okay? Ready? Do we all remember our important question?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, what's our important question?
What?
Yes, so right here, what effect does adding road hazards have on the force needed to push or pull a car along along the track. So I'm gonna need y'all to keep that in mind when y'all are going through each road hazard, okay? So do we remember what each road hazard represents?
Yes.
Okay, so what's the sandpaper?
Yes.
Okay, what about the felt?
Mud.
Okay, and then what about the bubble wrap?
Back roads.
Back roads. Okay, so I am going to be hard, y'all want to motion it forward and backwards without having the magnet one attract to the car or having it go off the road, okay? If it goes off, yes. If it goes off the road or attracts to the wand, it's the next person's turn. Once everybody's had a turn, put your hands on your head, okay? So here we go. Ready? Go. We are going to do the same thing. So do y'all predict that this will be hard or easy?
Hard.
Okay, well let's test our predictions.
But that.
So now, do we predict the mud will be easy or hard?
I think easy.
Or maybe medium even too?
A medium.
Medium.
No, I don't. Medium.
Okay, let's keep that in mind. Because remember, we have an exit ticket, so let's keep that in mind, okay? Remember our question? Y'all are going to answer this question on a sticky note, okay? So, are y'all ready? Now, let's go ahead and begin. So let's focus back. Okay, so now it's bubble wrap. So do we think bubble wrap is going to be easy or hard?
Hard.
Medium?
Hard.
Why do we
Hard.
Why do we think it'll be hard?
Because there's bubbles and
The texture?
Yeah.
Okay, love that, love that. Why else do we think it'll be hard?
Hey, I can't do
It has a lot of friction. Okay, that's a good answer. Do y'all think it'll take a lot or a little bit of force to get it through?
Little bit, a lot. I mean, a lot.
A lot? Okay. So we remember our important question, right? What effect does adding road hazards have on the force needed to push or pull a car along the track? So, y'all's exit ticket will be using this sentence stem. My prediction was or was not correct. I know this because y'all are going to have to use a word bank. So y'all are going to use one word from our word bank to answer y'all's sentence stem. And y'all are going to write down the sticky note. Y'all can use front or back, okay? So I'm going to have y'all write. My prediction was or was not correct. And y'all can use out of the three textures, y'all can pick one, okay? And then that's when y'all will use your sentence stem to answer y'all's exit ticket with a word from a word bank, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all about a minute to do that, and then we are going to pair up and share again, and I'm gonna call on somebody, okay? So I'm gonna need y'all to go back into y'all's partner pairs and share with each other y'all's predictions, okay? Somebody to share what their exit ticket or their partner said, okay? So I'm gonna go by table, okay? So can somebody from here discuss from their partner or themselves?
My prediction was correct. You barely had to use any force on the sandpaper.
Okay.
My prediction was correct. I know this because of the friction on the bubble wrap and the force slash magnetism on the magnet.
Perfect. I love that. So, somebody from this table? Okay.
My prediction was correct, and I know this because we use force and we're following the magnetism.
Okay, perfect.
My prediction was I know this because it took me more force to
Okay, good job.
My prediction was correct. I know this because the car attracted through the felt.
Okay, perfect. Anybody from here? Can you say yours?
My prediction was correct. I know this because the friction on the bubble wrap was not easy for the car to go on.
Okay, love it. Okay, so y'all all did really amazing. Y'all did really good. So I am going to go around and collect y'all's exit ticket, which is y'all sticky note, in the mechanical